Right, I'll tell you, my name is William Frederick Mason. I was born on the 16th of the 6th, 23. How am I going? Well, I was 18 when I went in, just before I was 19, that's it. I went in the paras. I passed the paras and I was on my parachute leave, and I'd been out with the boys and I was walking towards the Paladin dance, we're going dancing. I knew she'd be there, but the love of my life. So I went up and talked to her and says, come on, dance. But she didn't dance. I love dancing, she didn't dance. She wouldn't come, so I said, well, can I see you tomorrow night then? She says, yeah. So I met her there, and all of you happened. We was in England for D-Day. We went for 19 operations, we were briefed, and sleeping, dressed, ready to get up and go. Then, I went to Arnhem, that's it. I jumped there, and we ran to Arnhem. 7 mile, I think it was. Our object was to get the bridge. That's 2nd Battalion. But by the time you walk 7 mile, they were organised. They knew something was coming. See, well, you can't stop a tank with a 303 rifle. We tried, but you can't do it. You were trying not to be killed. That was it, yeah. And I say, most of the fellas were the same. $10,000 drop, you get 10,000 stories. Everybody's got their own story. What happened then? That was it, Captain Panther. He says, well boys, he says, I think it'll be about every man for himself. Now come on, let's go. So we went out through some back gardens, over the walls and all that, till we got to this big office block. I can remember what I did. I pulled all these things out of the shelves and got on the shelf and went boom. Because we hadn't slept, you see. And then next thing I know, the door crashed open and the bullets flew up the hall, and he shouted, come on out, Tommy. And we went out, and they're all surrounded, the corridor all surrounded. They were captured. Got took prisoner. Then I was moved to prison camps. They didn't give us out to eat or drink or anything. So many of us got moved to working parties, and we went to Czechoslovakia. When we used to walk down to the factory, the old German, he used to come out and count us 3 at a time, 3, like that, just outside, because we used to have to march through the village, and we used to carry his rifle. He took it in turns, carry his bloody one of these long rifles, yeah. And he used to shout to us, longsome, longsome, because we used to walk fast and he couldn't walk. Yeah, nobody took any notice on him. And one morning we got up, all quiet, got up, walked round, the guards had gone. So all of us decided to walk through the village up to the main road and see what were happening. Well, we walked for a few days, pinched anything we could to eat, and all of a sudden we come to the Yanks, and the Yanks said, shh, stop. And anyway, then we went to England and they kitted it out with all English kit, and I did not know whether Vi was alive and kicking or what, didn't know. She knew I was alive, I didn't know she was alive. And when it was English plane we got in, a Lancaster, I think it was, Lancaster. And the air gunner come and said, anybody want to sit in my seat? I said, yeah, me. He says, don't choose anything else, you'll be out. And I come back and I seen the White Cliffs of Dover coming, it was bloody lovely. And that was it.